don't start my time yet. I'd like to take you to task before I take you to task. I've talked about this body before, about having your ducks in a row here for deaf people. That must be assistant attorney up there. By law, you have to have hearing devices here or a sign language person. And I've told you before that you have to have this IT stuff working for deaf people. Not only are there people that are almost deaf like me, but there are people that are hard of hearing. Now you can start the clock. Take a ride and go look around the local marinas. Old Skipper Bud's, the Clinton Cafe one, the old Clinton dump site. The boats are huge and unaffordable to the working man. I would say that the majority of those boats are $100,000 to $400,000 in market value. I think that the people that go to Steve Mills Marina are working class people. And it's a niche, and it's the only niche I know. We can only put so many working class people down at 7th Street, in the marina down below the hill, and that's about it. And the rest is for rich people. We have a city planning department here that runs this town that has a vision of making things pretty. And I'm going to tell you something. There are a portion of us that don't even go downtown. We don't want to see college students down there with a jag on. We don't want to see them drunk. We don't want to look at Weber's buildings with $40 million in free tax dollars. Some of us might even think that the pump house is with the water department. I've lived here since 1976, and my deputy rear end has never been in the Hickston Forest. But I want to tell you something. I love the river. In 1978, I put my first boat with Steve Mills in the harbor. He is a man of honor. I have never seen anybody work with somebody so well. The reason that you have this many people here for Steve Mills is because he's a good guy and he runs a good operation. And I'd like to know and have anybody stand up tonight and tell me one operation that this city runs that's even near mediocre. You can't run an operation. You can't kick this guy out. You can't put the working man out and leave his duck boats out on this trailer instead and then put the rich fat cats down there instead. This is wrong. The people are paying way too much money for this. I've watched this park department kick the rear end of the Green Island hockey parents, the Copeland boat houses, the Copeland dock owners. I've seen them show Mark Krataski's campgrounds financials to God and everybody in front of here, and then say to and others, well, we can't show anything on them because it's private. As they branded him greedy, and we gave $40 million to Weber. So how can we be greedy on one side of the river, and then on the other side of the river we give $40 million for somebody to become successful? This is the most, I'll finish. Carlin, I attended a Black River Beach meeting up there about a year and a half ago. He didn't have an agenda. He wasn't going to give me an agenda. I tried to read an agenda over the shoulder of one of the friendly members. He told me, what the heck are you doing up there? And then after the meeting was over, Steve Carlin, with eyewitness report, with a number of members from the Park Rec Department, asked who in the hell invited Craig Nestor and let him know about this meeting. I'm moving to Siren, Wisconsin, and I'll tell you, I think you can figure out why I am. Somebody better clean up this town.